If you are currently leveling up your Django skills with this tutorial, just to let you know, this tutorial is part of a free YouTube playlist, Django Database Structural Testing, where we learn how to set up and utilize PyTest for database structural testing within Django projects. If you like this tutorial and playlist, then also check out our Django Database ORM Mastery course on Udemy. The link to the course and playlist should be found in the video description. In this module of the course, we will be delving into the world of database structural testing. The process of database structural testing will ensure that the core of our database, its structure, is robust and reliable. You may be wondering why we are introducing testing in this course, or do I really need to learn testing? I have tried to implement the testing modules in this course so that you could potentially skip them and just follow along with the core knowledge of this course, and maybe then at a later point, then revisit the testing modules. Now, in my opinion, to answer that more directly, I think you can only gain from learning about testing. Testing a database or application is crucial for ensuring the smooth operation and reliability of any application or database. Now, if you're still wondering how testing is related to Django ORM, being this is meant to be a Django ORM Mastery course, I'm hoping that by introducing testing, it's going to provide some interesting learning opportunities. And I'm going to be looking out for those opportunities where we can explore some of the other Django ORM features that we wouldn't have been able to should we have not included testing in this course. The workflow for this module, first of all, we will be exploring the fundamentals of database structural testing, having a look at the underpinning knowledge, answering basic questions such as the what and the how of database structural testing. Once we have a basic understanding of structural testing, we'll go ahead and start to develop our testing environment for this project. Here we're going to, first of all, learn how to set up PyTest, which is a free open source testing framework, specifically for Python programming language. And then we'll start to think about building, implementing tests to test the structure of our database. There are three phases in this module. First of all, as we discussed, the underpinning knowledge. And then I'll take you through a walkthrough of setting up the testing environment. And then we go through the initial stages, looking at one table in our database, and we'll go ahead and implement our structural testing. Once we have implemented structural testing for one table in our database, what you could potentially do is then practice by implementing what you've learned on the other tables that we have already developed. As and when you feel comfortable with the knowledge, you might want to skip, move to the next section, but of course, you can always just follow along step by step. I will take you through implementing structural testing for all of our database tables. Okay, so with that said, let's move across now and explore the fundamentals of database structural testing.